Now look, I'll be the first to say that I did not see Helldivers doing it like this. But what it is, what it do, it's your boy Swaney, aka Soup Tide, and today, Helldivers.
Swaney kick button. Bitch.
Go there, go there, go there, go.
Jesus. Got killed by your pod.
I landed on you.
I'm behind you.
I'm about to stamina though.
Damn, that nigga.
What Helldivers is a live service 4-player co-op shooter, you know, mixed with Terminator, mixed with Star Wars, mixed with Destiny, mixed with Star Troopers. I ain't even played Star Troopers, but if it was like this, I should have played it. It's been published by PlayStation Studio. It also hit a peak of 195 concurrent players on Steam. Like, this game is off the charts. Like I said, I didn't see this coming, but I'm glad I'm involved in it because I can see myself playing this for a long time. Stop playing it, come back and playing it. It's just that type of game that it just makes you want to build on your character, you know? The main things that I do love about the game is the voice acting.
Yup.
Oh my god, Yuri put on one hell of a performance. And if you don't know who Yuri is, he used to be Rick the door technician from Star Wars. I don't know if you played that, but if you haven't, what are you doing? Get out there, go play that. Stop watching this video. Psych. No, I'm just kidding. Like and subscribe. Anyways, back to it. What I will say about the game, it is a little bit repetitive. The missions do kind of seem repetitive at a time, but the amount of enemies that you have to fight off alone makes it seem like, you know, you don't even focus on the mission. You basically focus on surviving. And you got to use all these different strategies to come up with. One moment you're fighting about 5, literally 2 minutes later, it's a whole army of automatons just sitting there waiting for you, just walking around. The difficulty makes it worth it. It keeps you really engaged. So much things are going on, and it starts to feel like an actual war zone. You know what I'm talking about? Helldivers 2 does things a little bit differently. Starting off with the stratagem system. So the stratagem system is like this system you call, like, I'm thinking you're calling back to your ship or whatever, but anyways, you pull up your stratagem system and you input these directional patterns. And this is just so unique to me because in the midst of battle trying to do this, you can easily mess up, and one mess up, it deletes the whole stratagem call. So you have to be precise. On the other hand, if you memorize them, you can be pretty good at it. You can be effective and be really helpful to your team. Some people on my team, they can't call stratagems that fast. They can't call reinforcements that fast. So, you know, it's a bit of a learning curve. I'm talking to you, cadet. But getting back to the strategies and the mechanics of the game. One of the mechanics I do personally like is the reload mechanic. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some games that already did this, like more realistic. In the game, if you shoot your clip, right, and if you still got some bullets left in that clip and you decide to reload, you lose all those bullets. So it really emphasizes, you know, you really need to empty out your clip and you gotta manually reload. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of like things like that in the game. Not too over the top, but just a little smidge of realism. One thing I do not really mess with is, you know, when you're walking through bushes and you gotta do like this little crab walk and it takes a long time to get through the bushes. I ain't really messing with that, but hey, realism, I support the game and what they do. Another thing about the strategies in the games is friendly fire.
Sorry, it's not him.
Personally, I love friendly fire. It gives a better aspect to the game. It adds more strategy to the game. You know, sometimes it adds a little, you know, comedic factor to the game. You know, the game's kind of going a little slow. You're kind of trotting across the terrain. You might want to give your partner a little slap or two. You know what I'm talking about? But no, the game's friendly fire system is really good. I like how, you know, you can't just call in any stratagem. You got to actually coordinate with your team to, you know, work together and get these things accomplished. Another feature that I like that the game has is you can buy currency, but you can also get that currency in game. So you can grind for the things that you want in the game, like different things that you have on the game. You actually have to kind of grind for it, like through the free battle pass or the premium battle pass, whichever one you want to get. It doesn't really make a difference, but it just I like the fact that you have to grind for things instead of just pay for things to be able to have a good character. You know, that's one thing I don't like about games is they have these pay to win walls, you know, guys buying these souped out weapons for $20 and things like that. Like, bro, everybody's not trying to get on a game and just spend money, bro. I'm trying to get on here and have fun. All right. Speaking of spending money, though, the game is only $40, and this is going to be a live service game that they're going to continue to add to, and they're going to continue to nourish. Hopefully they don't go down a deep dark road, but I don't see that happening to this game. It has been off to like a very good start. Like I said, it did have 195 concurrent players on Steam, so it also reached #1 on Steam's top seller list. With that being said, now Helldivers 2, although it may be fun, like I said, it is not a perfect game and no stretch of the imagination, but it is a nice, solid, fun game. You know, when you just want to get online with the homies, you want to have a good time. Some improvements I think the game could use. There was one thing, it was a progression bug that we had when we would do a mission and we'd come back and then our rank would just go down to 0 and we would get no progression for like a mission we just did for like 15-20 minutes. So that kind of thing sucks. We haven't had that problem in a while. Also the slide animation. The slide animation is kind of like wonky, like you slide and you barely slide, and then when you get back up, it's kind of like there's just some animations in the game that could just be a little bit more cleaner. It just, you know, just for aesthetic purposes. But the atmosphere that the game gives off is absolutely amazing. If you're going through like a little jungle area at night, you can see the moonlight peeking through the leaves, and it just looks so cool. I have appreciation for that type of stuff. But with that being said, some of the far rendering, like things in the background when they render, kind of looks like janky. I'm gonna just use that word, janky. I just don't really like it. I feel like those things could be cleaned up. But all in all, the overall environment and the graphic fidelity of the game is just chef's kiss. Another thing I would like to see the game add would be vehicles. All right, we are trucking across. I know you get a jump pack and all that type of things, but sometimes this feels like you are trucking forever, man. I like for them to have like those little vehicles they had on Star Wars, you know, the little, like they look like motorcycles. I don't know what the name of them is right now, but if they had those would be cool. Another thing that I would enjoy would be some variety in the clothing options. I know like on Destiny, they have like you can change each specific color of armor that you have, and you can really put that on Destiny. And that's what I would like to see Helldivers 2, you know, eventually evolve into. But all in all, I feel like these guys have a great building blocks for a great game here, as long as they, like I said, nourish it to the point where, you know, it's not getting too repetitive. You know, bring some different enemies out. We'd love to see that. But like I said, the game just came out. I'm not really trying to rush it. I've had fun with it. I think I'm like maybe like 12 hours in over the last 3 days. One of my friends actually had me download it, so I downloaded it, and yeah, I kind of loved it. Another thing I would like to be added would be a variety of enemies. Right now they don't have too many variety of enemies. It's just like bugs and then the robots. It's like the robots that look like Terminators, and they shoot you with what's those guns on Star Wars? They shoot you with the ray guns. It's not ray guns. It's something. The beam guns. I just don't know. But yeah, moving on. Helldivers future. I think this game is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be an ongoing game. One of the things that the developers said that I really did love is they said that they were going to earn the right to monetize. And when you've been through so many years of game developers just trying to get every single penny out of you that they can, and then the things don't even look cool that you buy, and then you got some games that make you buy cosmetics, and when you buy the cosmetics you can't even see the character unless they're doing like some special animation, and all that's just whack to me, man. I do not like, I mess with first person, but like when you get first person games and then you want people to buy cosmetics, it's just like, why? It just, I don't like it. But I like this model that they're going with over here at the PlayStation Studios. And what are these boys' names? Arrowhead Games. That's the name that I was looking for. Sorry, guys and girls. I know there's girls that work over there too, probably some dope artists. But yeah, I love the direction that these guys are going in with their game, and I hope that they build on it, and I wish them nothing but success. We will be reviewing more stuff like this on my channel, so you know what time it is. As usual, it's been your boy Suwaney, aka Sue Todd. Come and kick it with me next time. Leave some stuff down in the comments, man. Let me know what you like about the game, what you don't like about the game, what you'd like to see on the next video. That's it.